Well, greetings, church family. I hope all is well in your world this week. People have been referring to this as maybe the new normal, and I'm hoping they are incorrect in that because the past looks a whole lot better than the future in some ways, huh? That's what I want to talk about today is maybe those who live in the past. There are some things that are worth remembering. The Bible frequently counsels us to remember the faithfulness of God in the lives of faith heroes and in our own lives too. I will call to mind the deeds of the Lord. I will remember your works of old. Actually, a prodigal son, his memory of home is what kept him from dying in a pigsty. And so there are some things that are worth remembering from the past. But again, learning from the past and holding certain memories with appropriate gratitude, that's different from having this crippling remorse over the past. Those who just not only long for the past, but kind of live in the past. And a past that probably really never was that spectacular, huh? I want to read part of an article that is titled Revisiting the Past. It says a 95-year-old time capsule from a high school in the state of Washington was opened with high expectations. State dignitaries assembled with school officials to open a window to the past. When the capsule was removed from the cornerstone laid in 1909 at the Weatherwax High School in Aberdeen. And here was the headline given the group's disappointment when the story posted online by CNN.com. Open time capsule turns up crud. All the photos, newspapers, and other items had turned to a gooey mess. Aren't you amazed at people who want to live in the past or waste time longing for the good old days? I mean, it makes you wonder which ones they're referring to. Was it the pre-indoor plumbing of 100 years ago? Was it the racism of the 1950s? Was it the days before all these medical advancements we have now that can save our lives and extend our lives? Or maybe was it the pristine days of the church? The church from the beginning has been plagued by heresy and immorality and division in every generation. So maybe, just maybe, we've been inclined too long for the good old days that really never were. Living in the rearview mirror creates a distorted view of reality. The idea that people were happier, that work was more virtuous, that Christians were more spiritual, that families were safer, that is simply a myth. Now understand, for people whose lives are centered in Christ, the best days are always the days to come. Living in the past, I say that forfeits today's opportunities and tomorrow's blessings. And so resist the temptation this week to long for what once was. Pray instead to live in hope, walk by faith, and rejoice in God's promise for the future. Have a good rest of the week, and I'll talk to you soon. God bless.